Welcome to Redhound Football. This is Redhound Productions broadcast of Redhound Football here on RBS Channel 18. We're at Campbell Field. Randy McCarg, along with Josh McCarg, my son, and our ace cameraman, Jason Snell, to bring you Week 4 action. The Redhounds will tee it up tonight against an old foe in the Danville Admirals. We have Spirit Line forming down to our left. Captains across the way. Danville captains are coming this way, Josh. And the Redhounds finally got on the winning track last week with the victory over Tate's Creek. How about it? What's it look like tonight for the Redhounds?
Well, it can't look too negative. I mean, we finally got a win. I think the Redhounds played a pretty good game. We didn't play a complete game. I think anybody would tell you, you come out 14-0 at the end of the first half and lose that lead early on in the second half. But the Redhounds did what they had to do to win, and I believe that showed a lot of perseverance and a lot of heart out of this team because that final drive that gave us that touchdown, that was quite a drive. I don't have the yardage on it, but I know they marched almost all the way down the field before Brady Foley took it in from 15 yards out to get his second touchdown of the night. What a season he's having. Every week over 100 yards. Last week he had 150 on the ground and 2 touchdowns. And Matt Gill stepped up big last week too with 67 on the ground. Just look for the Redhounds to pound that running game wagon this week. Another team we don't know a whole lot about. I know they got thumped last week by Bull County. That's about it. They come in 2-1. They are the number 5th ranked team in 2A as the Redhounds are number 7 in the respective 3A in the state of Kentucky. But I think we got a good game ahead of us tonight. Good old rivalry game. I know you talked to me earlier yesterday about reading in the paper where in 1955 Danville rolled in here on a 23-24 game win streak, brought down 3,000 fans.
On a train?
On a train, yeah, a chartered train.
1955.
And, the Redhounds defeated them right here.
And catapulted them to state championship season, I
Yep,
believe.
and
that was Bill Crook. And we need to start looking at that because he's a wealth of information.
Yeah, he is.
We're not hardly that old. Well, you have head coach Steve Jewell out there with Brady Foley, Nick Howington, Matt Jewell, and Mitchell Fredericks, the captains for the coin toss with Danville. They've been there for a few minutes as you was talking, and I don't know. I guess they was just going over some.
I got a few of the Danville players here, and I think they're all out there right now. Number 15, that's Devonta Alcorn. He's a junior. He's going to be the starting quarterback. Number 77, Michael Jones. He's a junior lineman. Number 3 is Tristan Ford. He's senior, running back, wide receiver, and a defensive back. And I don't have 71, but them are the players to watch. And what I'm hearing is speed tonight.
Redhounds will receive, Josh, to start this game. Well, I'm going to say right now, and we'll see, but, Danville, that's a little trip. But I'm really disappointed in this crowd that they've brought. What I see so far, boy, this is just this is a middle school crowd.
Yeah, this isn't a lot.
And for
Tate's Creek might have had more last week.
This is a storied program, Danville, rich in tradition, state championships, and they're right there in Boyle County. So Boyle County's right there. That's really,
Yeah, Danville's got 10 state championships to be exact.
The football that's played over in Boyle County with Danville also, that's right on par with what's played in Louisville or Lexington.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the kind of football they play.
Yeah, they win. It is a disappointment for these teams every year if they do not make it to the state championship.
Yeah, and, as in the case with the Redhounds, it's been a while since we've been there, but still – the tradition and the history is so rich that there's enough people here that former players that have participated in state championships and played in those teams that's made it to the state semis and, that it's still expected.
Yeah.
Even though you may not have been there for 10 years, it's still expected.
I was in the state semis twice. It's not that far in the past.
Well, your freshman season, I believe, was the last trip the Redhounds made to the state championship.
Yeah, that's been a few years because that was in the old Cardinal Stadium.
A cold, cold day.
That was a terrible trip.
That was. And we got the dog.
Yeah, we won't speak of what happened.
Yeah,
I think everybody probably
would remember.
knows.
Yeah, it's something we'd rather forget.
But it was quite an experience, though, to go up there. And that's everybody's goal,
All right, let's get a couple announcements here real quick. They're about to tee it off. We remind you that the football DVD packages for the 2011 season are available. 7th or 8th grade packages, which is the home games, for $35 each, or the high school package, which includes the entire season, $45. Prices effective until the 30th of September. They will increase at that point. 528-4067 is Redhound Productions. Sarah Gay, you can call and pre-order.
19, Brady Foley fields it at the goal line, bringing it out. 10, 15. He's out to the 20, breaks a tackle. He's still on his feet. About the 21-yard line.
Out across the 20. We also want to remind you, hopefully you're watching us on RBS Channel 18. We do not get the cable, so we're not aware, but we were told that we're being played each week. So hopefully you're watching us, and if you are, you know we're on the air. 7th grade games are replayed on Mondays at 7 p.m. 8th grade games replayed on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. and varsity action at 8 p.m. on Wednesdays. So, Josh, Redhounds go to work first and 10 on the 21.
Matt Jewell in motion. Jewell takes the handoff. Jewell breaks a tackle. Nice little run.
About a 5-yard pickup, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
Out across the 25. I believe that was Ty Cobb. I'll make a retraction on the captains out there. That was not Matt Jewell. That was Ty Cobb.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I wasn't even paying attention when you said that. Or
you would have corrected me,
yeah.
Wouldn't you? Well, Ty Cobb is the quarterback, as he has been all year. He gets the start and goes under center for the Redhounds. The handoff. Short yardage. For, I believe is that Foley? Is that Brady on the carry?
Yes. He got about a yard. So I quickly bring it.
Third down and 4 for the Redhounds. It's 27. Excellent night for high school football, Josh.
Yeah, it finally cooled down this week, and it's nice. That's Jewell. I don't know if he got back to the line of scrimmage on the little counter trap.
He was twisting and turning, trying to get free.
Yeah, that was a good play by the Danville defensive line. They blew that one up from the get-go. He really never had a chance.
Redhounds in pump formation. Derek Mahan standing back there, and he will kick it. Ball bouncing around down there. That's dangerous, you know.
Yeah.
At near the 35 is where it's down by the Redhounds, Harrison Reedy. Yeah, that ball's bouncing down through there, and those guys are running their backs to the ball.
Yeah.
If it hits somebody, then it's live.
Yeah, that's very scary.
Dangerous for the opposing team, isn't it?
Very dangerous. I'm not doing math in my head. About a 35-yard punt. Yeah, that's real bad. That one boy, though, you saw, I don't remember what number was, Danville player, though, the ball literally bounced over top of him. That touches him. That's a live ball, and, you know, it's good for us.
9:54 mark. Danville goes to work for the first time. There's a snap. Oh, he caught the corner.
There's a flag.
Flag, and he's fast.
Yeah.
Well, the Redhounds, I thought they played that well. He just avoided the tackle.
Yeah, that speed scares me. Of course, Pokey's not that far in our back of our memories yet. That's only been 3 weeks ago that we saw him, and it was terrifying watching somebody rush for over 300 yards.
And it goes against Danville.
Yeah.
So Redhounds catch a break there.
Block on the back, and the penalty is at about the 43-yard line. Should be 10 yards from right there. So that'll be about 1st and 13. I'm right.
First and 10 now on the 33-yard line.
That was a free gift.
It's not first and 10, it's first and 12.
You watch the scoreboard again.
There looked like somebody offsides maybe?
Early movement by the Admirals. And,
motion?
A game like this where I was reading in the Danville paper and, whatever it was, I believe it was the Advocate. I think that's the Danville paper. I was reading online, and they on there thought it was going to be basically a shootout. And I read somewhere else, I think it was News Journal, somebody had given the edge Corbin 28-27. Everybody's scores were pretty high, and just 1 point this way or that, because we don't know. We don't know anything about them. They don't really know anything about us, but we know one thing, we can score and they can score. They're a smaller team. I think we'll have a little better time getting offense going tonight.
Halfback pass. He's got a man down there, and he just overthrew him.
Hear these coaches yelling he was holding him. He might have had a hand on his back, but
that was definitely not a catchable ball, I believe, was it? I mean, he's substantially overthrown,
it may have been if he was getting held. Wasn't called, though.
Jason Snell says he would have had to thrown the flag.
Yep,
Jason
exactly.
Snell is an unforgiving man, though. He he cuts no slack.
2nd and 18 for the Admirals. 9:38 mark to the first quarter. Beautiful Campbell Field.
Redhound.
A little bit of a pistol look, and that quarterback has got some wheels, and he's got some runs.
I tell you, he faked me out.
Taylor Waddle and Kai Jackson. The sophomore's in on it right there. Taylor was the first to.
He faked me out, man. I thought he was going off right tackle. And then I noticed him sprinting around the right side.
Big pickup right there on 2nd down. It takes 2nd and 18 down to 3rd and 5.
Very makeable 3rd down now.
Yeah, and we've already seen their speed several times. Admirals can run the ball or throw it right here and have a chance at converting here. But it is a lot cooler, though. We're looking at 95 degrees this time last week, and it's sitting right in the mid-60s right now, and it feels 1,000 times better. I'd say the players are loving this weather as well. Big hit in the backfield. He ain't getting there.
No.
First one there, number 56.
I don't think, that you're going to overpower that Redhound defensive front. I don't think you're going to run up the gut on them.
As a junior, Cody Harp on the stop for the Redhounds brings up 4th and about 5. Yeah, I agree with you. The defensive line, it's not been the problem with the yards we've been giving up. It's been that outside, the outside run, the speed that's beat us around the corners. It's not been up the middle against us yet.
There's the snap and the punt. And this one's going to bounce all the way inside the 10. Oh, mishandled. I think Danville's got it.
I don't think there's any way they don't have it.
Hunter Grubb trying to field it, and he was off balance trying to field that ball.
Well, the way the ball was bouncing.
It was still bouncing.
You're that close. Yeah, you don't want to be pinned that close to the end zone, but sometimes you got to give up on it. Let the ball roll and see where it lands. So them white jerseys were everywhere.
Yeah, good coverage by Danville.
That's a costly turnover early on for the Redhounds.
Yeah, you just gave them a big gift. They're on the 5-yard line, 1st and goal now.
This left side of the field's wide open.
Well, they got a tight formation there.
Go up the middle and.
Yeah.
Squeaked out a yard or two.
Bring 2nd down up for the Redhounds. Or, excuse me, for the
those
Admirals.
Them hurt the worst. That's a very preventable turnover. They held you, then we turn around and we hold them. We're getting the ball back right where we want to be. No score, first quarter, and drop the ball off for them on the 5-yard line. And at nothing else, they're going to get 3 out of this because I saw their kicker warming up, and he could probably hit it from 50.
And then they're going to get the touchdown.
Take 6.
So Danville draws first blood at the 8:01 mark. It's 6-0 Danville, and now they'll try and tack on the extra points.
Junior running back number 24, Max Ray, runs in for the Admirals. They got a lot of different guys that are going to touch the ball.
Well,
That's the second or third different halfback we've seen touch the ball in 4 or 5 plays.
you could just ill afford to make those kind of mistakes. And when you're playing a good football team, and I believe, like you said, we don't know a lot, but we know this is Danville, and that tells me they've probably got a good football team.
Yeah.
They lead it 7-0. Is that PAT is good. We'll be back with the Danville kick in just a moment. This is Redhound football. This is Redhound football. Redhounds trail 7-0. Redhounds defense held. Danville punted, and the ball was mishandled on the punt, and Danville recovered on the 5-yard line, and they proceed to go into the end zone and tack on the PAT. So 7-0. Danville. Now the Redhounds wait their kick for their second possession of the game, Josh. He moves on the ball and kicks away, and again, it's a good kick. Foley at about the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, out to the 30. Nice return by Brady Foley. And Redhounds go to work 1st and 10. A lot of football left to be played. We're at the 7:55 mark, just early in this game. But the Redhounds are working out of the hole. So they mark the ball with the nose right on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 Redhounds. Ty Cobb brings his troops to the line. Josh Jewell split here to the near side. Jewell and that was Brady Foley taking the snap. And he's got the ball on the ground, but he's able to recover. Bring up 2nd down now for the Redhounds as they lose a couple back to the 28-yard line on that. So all of a sudden, the Redhounds not looking so good.
Yeah, Redhounds look a little sloppy to start this game off, and I really didn't expect it. I figured we'd come out good and crisp after that win last week. You figured you'd see a team that's feeling good about themselves come out, know what they're doing.
Cobb trips up and
Cobb
falls
down.
And
this is a Corbin team we have yet to see this year. We've been beat pretty good once. Beat ourselves once, and Corbin's not looked like this all year.
now
That's 2 plays in a row that are just mental miscues, and that'll kill it. That'll kill you.
Well, the Redhounds all the way back to the 27-yard line now.
That's the 22-yard line or 23.
23. Excuse me. So they've got 3rd and 17. Cobb under center. Snap, fakes, and sack. Redhounds O-line just broke down right there, and the Admirals just came flooding in.
It's another loss of 5, and
so, an abysmal offensive series for the Redhounds. And now deep in their own territory, going to have to try and punt this ball away. Going to need better blocking than that. They have the return man back here about the Redhound 49-yard line. Derek Mahan set to punt. There's the snap. And there's the punt. And he fields it cleanly about the 45.
Look out.
50.
He's got the right
He
side of the
turns
field.
Back. Taken down at the 41, 42-yard line, where the Admirals will go to work 1st and 10. Well, Josh, the thing is, you've really looked bad on that series. You've got to right the ship quickly.
Yeah, you sit around too much longer and let Danville control this game, and it'll be over before halftime.
You'll find yourself down.
You can't look. You gotta keep your head up. You can't be out there moping around, pouting. Well, he could have did this. I could have did that. This is the part when you find out the true character of a team. You get to pointing fingers this early on in the game, and it'll be over. Big series, to say the least, for the Redhounds.
Handoff.
Good play right there.
Good defense.
Taylor
this
Waddle.
time.
And that's Nick Hallington, number 61 right there. It gets
Number
tackled
17
in the
is that
backfield.
Tommy Bailey, also in there on the tackle. '61 is Grant Grigsby.
Yeah, excuse me.
Grigsby, Bailey back there to help Waddle finish him off. A good defensive play there. Ball at the 47-yard line, where it's 2nd and 14 now for the Admirals. Played very well by the sophomore, Taylor Waddle. Snap. And pressure coming.
Big pressure.
And hit and incomplete. Nice defense.
Number
Tanner
10, Kai
Powers.
Jackson. Tanner Powers, 36.
Sophomore and a freshman back there. And big defensive play. So as bad as the Redhound offense looked in that last series, the defense looks that good right now on this series.
Yeah, 2 big plays right there. And quickly, it's 3rd and long, 3rd and 14 for the Admirals. Kai Jackson has he has really developed into a good defender these first couple games. It was sort of a surprise for me to see him on the field, which I guess I hadn't thought about how low we were in depth on defense. But
there's a snap. He's looking to throw.
Big pressure.
And he's
going
got a
deep.
man
He's got a
wide
man
open.
in the end zone.
Touchdown, Danville. Wow. Derek Mahan, the defender that got beat on that. And at the 4:33 mark now, it's Danville 13-0. All right, extra point attempt. Snap, down, and it's up and good. 14-0 Danville at the 4:33 mark. Let's take a break. This is Redhound football. All right, 4:33 mark. Danville up now 14-0. And Danville kicking off again to the Redhounds.
Redhounds are in a quick hole. We have been in this type of situation before up at Clark County. We dug out of that one. We ended up losing the game, but we did get back into that game. Going to need a quick turnaround here on offense, though.
And that's going to go into the end zone. So they'll bring it back out and start at the 20, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Redhounds. All right, Redhounds come to the line now. Jewell, that's Josh Jewell split out to the far side. Matt Jewell and Hunter Grubb here to the near side. Jewell in motion. And it goes to Foley off the left side.
Good block by Hunter Grubb.
To the 30. And out across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 1st down, Redhounds. So good-looking play there.
So first play over 10 yards of the night for the Redhounds.
4:24 mark.
First down of the night for the Redhounds at the 4:24 mark. We're getting some compliments from the fans already.
There's snap, handoff. Nothing. 2nd down.
Who carried the ball just then?
I believe that was Foley. Second down and 10 for the Redhounds. Matt and Josh Jewell split out to the far side.
Jake Kopic, the long back. got some wheels. He's got a little room.
And he's out to about 45,
Yeah, good
46. Good gain.
About 9 yards there.
So 3rd and 1 now for the Redhounds. Ball on the 46-yard line. Snap, handoff. Foley, he's got the first down, I believe. So the Redhounds will move the chains again. So Redhounds trying to put together a drive now.
And they're going to what they do, you know. I mean, power football. The first time we saw the bobble I braided, that was the Wildcat package. And then Ty fell down, dropping back for a pass. But
yeah.
It's looking smooth now.
I think we could call that series the football follies.
Yeah.
This is Cobb split out here. That's Foley taking the snap. Maybe a couple. I think he got the 50.
Yeah,
Well, they didn't give him that.
49. They're giving him a yard.
Might have got a bad spot, I felt like, on that one. I think he got another yard out of that. But they mark it at the 49 of the Redhounds. So there's 2nd down. I don't know if I like, personally, I'm not the coach and I'm not questioning, but I don't know if I like Brady back there taking the snaps. So far it's not proven to be a big.
Well, the only thing, Brady is a very elusive runner, and you can see Brady actually scans where he's going because he likes open field, and I think that might take away just a little bit that he could have.
He catches the pass, taken down about the 46. Well, the one thing with Brady, I think I like him better in the backfield because it gives him a chance to get a start, build some momentum.
They're marking the ball at the 46, so a 5-yard gain.
3rd and 5 now for the Redhounds. We're about to be at the 1-minute mark here of the first quarter. Redhounds trailing 14-0. It's Kopic, the freshman. Nice move there. But he's still only able to get a couple yards out of it. And it's going to bring up now 4th.
He saved it from being a loss of a couple, though.
Yeah, that was a nice move right there. I mean, he just stopped, he cut. Sort of froze.
Yeah.
4th and 2 for the Redhounds at the 30-second mark. Clock continues to run. .16 seconds, clock running. Cobb under center. 4th and 2, snap. Nope, timeout. So with 8 seconds left in the quarter, he takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout. This is Redhound football. All right, we're back. Redhound football. Redhound's looking at a 4th and 2 now with 8 seconds left here in the first quarter. Cobb, handoff. And that's first down yardage.
Got it. So Redhound's drive continue. That was the 8th play of this drive.
First down Redhound, so they move the chains, and that'll be, well, that stops the clock. Now they wind it, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter of play from Campbell Field, it's Danville 14, Corbin nothing. This is Redhound football, and we'll be right back. This is Redhound football, brought to you by Redhound Productions on RBS Channel 18. Randy and Josh McCarg, along with our ace cameraman, Jason Snell at Campbell Field. 1st and 10 Redhounds as the handoff goes to Brady Foley. And nice run, Josh.
Still on his feet.
All the way down where to about the 25. And he comes up without a helmet on. Showing some emotion, and I like that. He's got a fire.
Yes, he does.
And that moves the chains. So ball now on the 20. Well, they marked it at the 20, is it
27.
26, 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Redhounds. There's a snap, handoff again. It's Foley, and he's got room, Josh.
He might go.
15.
He's got one
10,
man to beat.
5.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Redhounds. Brady Foley from 27 yards out. And the Redhounds go up 14-6, and there's the fire truck. I didn't even see it down there. And there's the cannon. 14-6 now, Danville.
And that caps an 80-play.
80-yard.
80-yard, 5-minute drive for the Redhounds.
That was a nice drive by the Redhounds. So Kai Jackson, the sophomore, has Josh Jewell
10-play, 80-yard drive.
ready to put it down, and Kai Jackson with the kick, and it's good. And the Redhounds now have cut the lead in half. 14-7 Redhounds. We'll be back with the Redhound kick in a moment. All right, we're at the 11:25 mark of the second quarter. Brady Foley went in from 27 yards out. Kai Jackson tacked on the extra point, and it's now 14-7. Danville over Corbin. And Derek Mahan moves on the ball and kicks it away. Fielded out there about the 21, 22-yard line. Watch out! Watch out! Down inside the 20 is where he's taken down. So Danville set up in business again.
Well,
what do you say,
you
Josh?
have a really good drive. You drive 80 yards down the field. You're thinking, all right, we're back in this one. Then you go out on the field and kick it off, and you should have just tossed the ball backwards about 20 yards and not even worried about it.
In a matter
They're lined
of
up
seconds.
16 yards. They're in the red zone again. That's 2 drives they're going to start in the red zone.
Yeah, they're at 16 for this one.
Quick note, 80 yards, of course, drive covered. Brady Foley had 64 of those on the ground, and 5 of them he had receiving. So Brady had 69 of the 80 yards on that drive.
Wow.
Senior leadership.
Yep. All right. There's a snap.
It's reverse. Yeah, Redhounds played that one pretty good.
Very good defense. He gets maybe 2. Wow. He got more than that.
I didn't see him get that
I
far.
didn't
They're
think he got
they're
that
giving
much.
4.
I thought that was a pretty bad spot. Again, they gave him 4 on that. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 12.
High snap, right up the middle.
Taken
Number
down by
4.
Harrison Reedy, yeah.
Yeah.
The freshman.
Freshman, man, we're really young.
Third and 1 now for the Admirals. Ball on the 7. Snap. No, I don't think he got it.
I don't really know where he was trying to get to. Looks like he's trying to get to the 6. He's got it. He's across the 5.
Yeah. So 1st and goal, Danville.
Redhounds could use a stop right here. And you have so much momentum off that drive. It's gone immediately.
Yep.
He's in the end zone.
Touchdown. Touchdown, Danville. And it's 20-7. Well, if you want to look for the silver lining in that cloud, they didn't waste much time doing it.
No.
So it's plenty of time on the clock. The Redhounds are going to have to cover better than that.
Why they didn't squid kick it, I'll never know.
Yeah, you got to try and do something to keep that out of his hands. They line up for the extra point. Snap, it's down, and it's going to be good. 9:27 mark, 21-7 Admirals. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back. At the 9:27 mark, Redhounds now in set up for the kick return. Harrison Reedy back there along with Brady Foley deep at the 5-yard line. And Danville kicking away after scoring touchdown number 3.
That's a D1 leg.
Into the end zone. So, again, the Redhounds bring it out and start from the 20. 1st and 10. You know, I can understand probably, you know, what it might feel like as a player out there, because I know what it feels like up here in the press box when you've had that momentum, that great drive, and you cut it in half, and then within a matter of seconds, you're right back where you were. And it's deflating.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to say that it – I mean, yeah, it's good to get your offense going, but when that happens, you know, you're coming out and you're like, okay, well, we're back where we started. What now?
There's a snap, and that's Jewell, and he's getting next to nothing.
This is not a game to exchange blows in.
No.
We're going to give Jewell about, call it 2.
2nd and 8. I will say, though, I thought this would be a packed side over here from Danville. Boy, it's just a splattering of fans. Don't even look like all the mom and dads made this trip. That's Jewell. That's a nice gainer. Oh, the ball's loose. And it's Danville football. They stripped him, I believe, didn't they?
Yeah, he was stood straight up.
Because he was up on his feet.
When he got to the line, he broke that one tackle, and then he was stood straight up immediately. And next thing you know, the ball's 10 yards in front of him.
So Danville now at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. And huge series now for the Redhound defense. I mean, this could be the game on the line right now. I mean, because if you get behind 3 touchdowns and this continues, I just don't see that you can make that kind of ground up. There's a timeout on the field. We'll take the timeout with them, and we'll be right back. 8:38 mark now. The Redhounds turn the ball over. And from the 30, 1st and 10 for the Admirals. And another big first down for the Admirals. Down inside the 20. And it's going to be 1st and 10, Danville. First and 10, ball on 17, Danville. Snap, handoff, watch out.
He's in.
Touchdown, Danville. 27-7. Redhounds down big now here in the early in the second quarter. At the 8:12 mark, the PAT, it's up. Nope, he faked it. And it's good for the 2-point conversion.
I think they're using us as practice now.
So it's 29 to, all right, Danville just went up 29-7 now on the turnover. I know they scored on a turnover down here on a punt. They scored on this turnover.
And they scored on the kickoff return to the 16. Well, that's 3 drives combined that were combined 51 yards for 3 touchdowns. You know, they started at the 5-yard line. They started at the 16-yard line, I believe, on the kickoff return, and then right then they started at the 30. Field position. You cannot win a game when you are losing the field position battle that
How many
bad.
turnovers have we gave?
And that, you know, we've had the muffed punt and the fumble. Redhounds cannot get down on themselves. There's a lot of time left in this game. Stranger things have happened.
Second down. Second and 12 for the Redhounds. Ty Cobb out of the shotgun. Looking to throw. And it's complete for short yardage. Up to about the 21, 22-yard line. May pick up about 5. 3rd and 7 for the Redhounds.
Well, you're under 7 minutes left in the first half. You're down by 3 scores. And now you're in 3rd and long. This is a big play.
Oh, sure.
Because you've not moved the ball at all in this drive yet. The Redhounds need to mount somewhat of a drive here.
Oh, yeah.
Score or not score, you need to get out to where, at least hopefully, put yourself in a position not to give up another score before the half.
Yeah, I mean, what you're saying is you've got to move that ball.
Yeah.
Or Danville's going to be starting out back inside.
Yeah, whether we get in the end zone or not, they've got so much speed. When you punt it away, unless the ball goes out of bounds, they're going to get their yards.
Cobb looking to throw.
Big pressure.
Incomplete. So it brings up 4th down for the Redhounds at the 23, and they'll be kicking away. Dirk Mahan in punt formation. He's trying to throw. He's going to be taken down. The Redhounds will give it up about the 1 or 2 yard line. About the 1 yard line.
Give the ball to 1 now.
Be 1st and goal, Danville. At the 6:26 mark. Be 2nd down for Danville. Second down and goal.
That's offsides. That left guard was really early.
Second and 7 now for Danville, 2nd and goal. There's a snap. And they hold to 3rd down now.
Good play there by the line and the linebackers.
Be 3rd and goal for Danville.
We got about a yard on the play.
Yes, we're coming down to the 5-minute mark.
Ball's on the ground.
Ball's on the ground. Redhounds may have it.
I think they got it.
Who was the man that come off the edge out
Corbin
here?
ball.
Was that Kai Jackson that come off?
Yeah, it was. I think Kai might
have caused that fumble?
Yeah. Looks like Matt Jewell. I can't tell if it was Jewell or Grubb that came up with the ball, but Corbin ball nonetheless. So that was a disaster avoided there after the 4th down, big loss, and
it may just be a temporary.
Danville had the ball at the 5-yard line and did not find themselves into the end zone.
The Redhounds have it 1st and 10 on the 10. So we're not out of the woods by no means. The Redhounds really need to make if nothing else, they need to make a drive here and run the clock out. But they need to move downfield. There's a snap. Looking to throw. He hits Jewell. Nice play there. Jewell reels it in, and he's out near the 20. So he's out close to a 1st down. Second down and about 1.
Yeah, it looks like they gave him about 9 yards there.
Snap. That should be 1st down yardage. Couldn't pick up who the ball carrier was there.
It was Brady. 4-yard gain. 1st down Corbin.
1st down Redhounds. Ball at the 23. Cobb. Out of the shotgun. Incomplete.
And the rest wave it incomplete.
Bring up 2nd down and 10.
That was very close to a backwards pass. That's what we heard the coaches back here yelling about. But it wasn't. 2nd and 10 Redhounds.
4-minute mark. Cobb under center this time.
He's got Jewell wide open.
And he's incomplete.
A lot of pressure right there.
Yeah, if he hit Jewell would have went for some good yardage there. Third down and 10. Ball on the 23, 3rd and 10, 3:54 mark, 1st half. Cobb again looking to throw. And he's got Josh Jewell down here.
It's going to be close. I think he's going to be short of the first down. Decent yardage there. Fourth and 1 situation for the Hounds, and they are coming out going for it.
There's snap, handoff.
Right up the middle. That's Brady Foley.
To about the 40. First down, Redhounds. So the Redhounds trying to drive out. They started on their 10, and they've drove it out now to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, 2 first downs and got a decent little drive going again.
Hand off to Jewell.
He's still on his feet.
Yeah.
They're not going to bring him down by his jersey.
Trying his best to break away. Yeah, you're right. They won't bring him down just holding on.
The Redhound Iron Man.
Jason Snell says they're hurrying up, and he's right. They've picked up the pace here. And there's the snap and the handoff, and Jewell, good running out across the 50, and he loses his helmet. So another first down for the Redhounds at the 3:02 mark. There's a snap.
Nothing there that time.
Got a Redhound.
Who carried the ball that time?
That's Brady Foley. Slow to get up. At the 49. Second down and 9 for the Redhounds. Officials timeout. The official signaled his timeout.
Yeah, they're going to take Brady out.
Brady was slow to get up.
Going to make him sit a play.
So the 1 on the clock, and it starts at 2:20. Second down and 9, ball on the 49. Yeah, it'd be huge. You know, we know, Josh, as you said, that crazier things have happened. I mean, I have witnessed here some things that, you know, situations where you thought this game's over, and guess what? It wasn't.
Yeah.
But if there's a possibility of that, boy, we really need the Redhounds to get in the end zone before this half. And intercepted. So the Redhounds turn it over again. How many turnovers is that, Josh?
That's 3.
3 turnovers for the Redhounds. That is not winning football. At the 144 mark now, the Redhounds go back on defense, and this is where I get scared, because defense has not been able to stop the Admirals tonight. Well, we must have missed a penalty here as they backed them up. I don't know what. They respotted the ball? Okay. Jason Snell, my crack cameraman, says they just respotted the ball. 144 mark. Snap.
Sniffed out good by the
And Redhounds cover that up good.
Tanner Parris about took the ball right out of his arms. He went right at the ball.
Well, that's what we need. We need the defense to make something happen. And this is Hall of Fame night, I think. We didn't mention that. And I don't have the list here, but it is Hall of Fame night.
The 1985 Redhounds, I know for sure, and John Sizemore.
Yeah. Those are the two I know for sure. On the
For
football
sure,
side.
I know that.
There's some others. I think Merv Grigsby's going in.
There's movement over there. The left tackle just stood up.
We're under a minute.
So now Danville's looking sloppy here to end the half. Look at this. How many players they just bring on the field? Just switch.
I don't know.
6 or 7 different players.
Listen, Jason made a good point. Again, the only thing I'll add is we're not Boyle County, okay? But his point that he made, he reminded us that they played like this in the first half against Boyle County and disintegrated in the second half. Was that because they're a young team? I don't know. We'll see.
Could be because they was playing Boyle County.
Yeah, well.
Maybe Boyle County had a bad half.
We are not Boyle County.
Yeah, it should be clean.
Well defended right there.
No flags.
Well, I thought he defended that real well.
Yeah, he
That's
did.
the freshman, Harrison Reedy, on the defense. Well, that's what we're going to hope. We're going to hope that it wasn't just because it was Boyle County. We're going to hope that it's because it's a young team. And 23 seconds now on the clock, 3rd and 14. Snap.
Ooh!
He got
That right in the hole.
He got hammered. Who hit him, Josh?
Kai Jackson, the sophomore. Wow. I heard the Danville radio station, they called that the slobber knocker hit of the game so far.
He hammered him. Redhound's take a timeout with 10 seconds now on 4th down. You know what now? You start hitting them like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh, yeah, you can change things real fast. You just got to step up and play. When a team's got their foot on the accelerator like Danville is, 9 times out of 10, the other team's just going to lay down and take it. And it's real easy to keep racking up the points and just doing whatever you want when the other team's afraid of you. You got a lot of young guys out there who are playing with a reckless abandon. Kai Jackson out there, that big hit in the middle. He ain't scared of anybody. Tanner Powers, these guys are, what would we call them? They're very fresh.
Yeah.
This is their first go around at this, and I think that's a good thing a lot of times.
Yeah.
These guys aren't used to losing, first of all.
No, they're not.
They're not used to losing. All these young guys, especially as freshmen, have been winners for so many years that they don't have a slow gear in them. They're going to keep playing, and
they've lost as many games already as they did in 2 seasons, I guess.
Yeah. Brady's going to have to let that one go. He picked it up because he knew they was going to let the clock run out.
All right, so that's the end of the first half. The Redhounds being manhandled by the Admirals. 29-7, Danville over Corbin at the half, and we'll be right back with the second half. Welcome back to Redhound football as we get ready for second half action, Josh.
Yeah, we're at Campbell Field right now. The Redhounds are down 29-7 to the visiting Danville Admirals. Redhounds amassed 120 yards in the first half on 6 first downs, 34 plays. And turnovers absolutely killed us. Brady Foley leading stats for the Redhounds, 72 yards and a touchdown. But we talked about it at halftime. 3 turnovers amounted to 3 touchdown drives that totaled 51 yards for the Admirals. So turnovers were key in this big lead for the Admirals. As you see, they field the ball here at about the 30 to start the second half.
Well, I like that start better than I do what we've had. Kick that thing and kick it where you can contain them.
Yeah, we tried to kick one deeper on them earlier, and
that backfired.
Yeah, he had about I don't know where the ball was fielded at, but I know the boy got to the 16-yard line. and that's never good for morale. That play actually followed up our lone touchdown of the night and sort of killed the momentum we had built on that 10-play, 80-yard drive.
1st and 10 for the Admirals. Out across 35. Second down and about 6. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Quick
snap.
pitch. Big pressure by Kai Jackson. That's number 500 Grubb coming in there. 36, Tanner Powers, the freshman, with the tackle. Couple yards on the play. Defense is looking better, though. That was another quick pitch. The Redhounds contained well after right there. The line worked herself down the line rather than working backwards. It's more of a slide when you're on the line. You want to slide. You don't want to go back. You want to work right down that line of scrimmage, hold your ground. They did that very well, and here's a big third down.
3rd down and 3.
Yeah, that's offsides. Clearly the entire right side of Danville's offensive line was early on that one.
Well, I think if you convince your kids, Corbin, if he convinced them that if they play to their potential, that they can win this game, if he's convinced them of that and they come out and they execute, we can win this game. We're down 22 points, but I
agree. And honestly, I think our biggest thing against us right now is going to be time, because the way they've ran the ball and we ran the ball, the clock's going to be running a lot as he steps back to pass here. Overthrew by a long shot there. So 4th and long, but I think that's going to be the biggest thing that is going to.
The offense has to pick the pace up.
Yeah, exactly. And I've been doing something different this year. I'm doing sort of a play-by-play, keeping my own stats here. And it's looking like between snaps almost every time, it's 30 to 40 seconds between snaps. It's like we're almost using up the entire play clock every time.
Yeah.
And when you do that, when you've got a running game, and that's what you do.
Ball's
on the ground. Number 17, Tommy Bailey's back there.
And it hit the Danville player.
It did.
And the Redhounds catch a huge break.
Big break for the Redhounds. Number 17, Tommy Bailey. Number 7, Matt Jewell back there to make sure the punter, could not get that one away cleanly, and he hit his man in the back of the head.
I thought the ball went out inside the 20, but they mark it at about the 22. So it'll be 1st and 10 Redhounds from the 22-yard line. Well, it's like Jason was talking. It brought the point up that they sort of collapsed in the second half against Boyle County. And here they come out, and they didn't look good. And, of course, the Redhounds had something to do with that. Off to Brady Foley.
He's still on his feet.
Hard drive.
He loses his helmet again. That does nothing but fuel his fire. Brady shows emotion week after week. You talk about how much you like that emotion. He has to love the fact they are hitting him so hard, knocking that helmet off. He's still getting the yardage he wants every time he touches the ball.
Yeah, he picks up almost 9 there. 2nd and 1, we'll call it, for the Redhounds. And the ball at the 19-yard line.
No, that's wrong. It's like the 13.
13. Snap. And there he goes off the right tackle into the end zone. Touchdown, Redhounds. I don't see a flag. So touchdown, Redhounds at the 9:30 mark. And that's what we needed.
Did you hear the little kids scream after they launched the cannon? People still not used to that.
The fire truck's asleep. I didn't see it if they turned the lights on.
No, they didn't.
But the Redhounds on the board quickly. And this is Josh Jewell putting it down for Kai Jackson.
That is the start the Redhounds needed. He got that one
through.
But there's a flag. And if this goes against the Admirals, half the distance to the goal.
Might think about going for
Corbin
2.
might think about going for 2 here. You're down 16 as it stands. PAT's good. You're down 15.
Yeah, it's going against Danville.
Let's see.
What's he doing? What's he going to do?
He's going to go for it. And that's giving Corbin an easy way in to get the 2-point conversion back that they would need sometime in the game if they're going to make a run at this after Danville either bobbled the snap or just faked the PAT earlier to get the 2-point conversion.
Well, we'll find out. Cobb, handoff.
Foley's in there.
He's in there. So the extra point attempt is good. 2-point conversion makes it 29-15, Josh. So the Redhounds down 2 touchdowns and back in this ball game. We'll take the break. It's 29-15, Danville over Corbin, and we'll be back. All right, we're back to action. Randy McCarg, Josh McCarg, and Jason Snell from Campbell Field. Redhounds just scored. Here's the kick.
He lost the ball. He lost the ball.
Did the Redhounds get it?
The coaches are saying yes. The players are saying yes.
Let's see. Well, I hear whistles.
No indication yet.
Danville must have
got it.
Well, I tell you.
But this is very quickly.
They escaped by the hair of their chinny chin chin there with the ball.
Danville has let their guard down, to say the least here, and almost gave the Redhounds the great field position again.
Redhounds trying to make some things happen themselves. 1st and 10 on the 41.
Handoff up the middle. He ain't got no room. Maybe 3 yards there.
Bring up 2nd and 7 for the Admirals. We just went under 9 minutes. It's 29-15. Redhounds trail. We're in the 3rd quarter of action. Danville with the ball, 2nd and 7. Ball on the 44-yard line. Got 3 backs behind him. He goes under center. He turns, pitches.
Big pressure again by the Redhounds. Tommy Bailey.
Good defense.
Bailey gets to him. He's going to gain a yard or 2 there.
Yeah, Tommy Bailey.
He came from the other side.
Showing some speed, yeah.
It looks like he got more around 3 there, but still the Redhounds holding them here to 3rd down, and that's what you want to see, because 3rd and short. Quarterback was very sporadic last time. The Redhounds have really been good at pressure the last couple of weeks. They like to get after the quarterback, and it's a lot easier on 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, when good chance they're going to throw the ball than it is on a 1st and 10, because 9 times out of 10 you're not even going to be thinking about the pass,
Well, they've got 3rd and 4 right here. They're on the 47-yard line. See if the Redhounds can hold.
Number 24 definitely moved back there. They got away with that one.
A lot of movement around there.
It goes right to him. He's going nowhere.
No.
Stood up right at the line. Big play by the Redhound defense.
By the Redhound defense. Tanner Powers has the football.
He wants it bad, don't he?
He does. The bus.
He's accustomed to having that ball in his hands.
And we've got a Danville player down and hurt. We'll take a break with the injured player. 7:27 mark of the 3rd quarter, 29-15 Danville. All right, we're back to action. 7:27 mark of the 3rd quarter. This is Redhound Football, brought to you by Redhound Productions on RBS Channel 18. Redhounds set for
High
the
snap.
punt. And,
Fair catch called.
yeah, fair catch.
Smart decision there by Brady Foley.
So the Redhounds not, I guess what you'd say, average field position here. But they make the stop, Josh, after scoring the touchdown. And they go on the offense again. And, yeah, that worked out so great with that block punt down here.
Yeah, it really saved us a lot of time.
And it was a quick turnaround there.
Well, what it's done, and as soon as I said it, it was out the window. But the tempo I was talking about, it's almost irrelevant now. The Redhounds can sort of do their own thing here. If you get in the end zone and play some defense, you don't really have to change a whole lot.
Right. Handoff goes to Brady Foley. Watch out off the right side. Out across the 25, down close to the 30.
Brady
Was that
Foley.
Foley or?
That was Foley. Brady Foley has quickly taken this game into his own hands. That's a 9-yard gain.
Well, you talked about the senior leadership, and that's what you need is senior leadership. Each season, you need leaders to step up. And, of course, we had Taylor last year, and Brady Foley doing a good job this year assuming that role.
He had nowhere to go right there.
Yeah, he's taken down for nothing that play. So it's going to leave us in a 3rd and 1 situation here. Seen 76, Zach Engel going off the. We don't focus much on those linemen. I'm not a professional and don't have that trained eye, but I'd like to give more recognition to these linemen. And Zach's a freshman, and that should be first down yardage.
He's got the first down easy. He's out to about the 31-yard line. Another 3-yard gain by Foley. And that's 34 yards in the third quarter. So Foley has eclipsed the 100-yard mark, every game this year now to this point with 104 on the night.
On pace for 1,000-yard rushing season here, his senior year.
Very close last year. I believe he would probably correct me if I said it wrong, but I think it was 958 last year.
There's Danville jumping, and that should be against Danville. Well, they're sort of looking that way, ain't they? So it goes against the Redhounds. Jason said he thought they was going to get us for a false start. I didn't see the movement on our side, but Jason Snell, crack cameraman, and eagle eye.
So quickly turns this into a 1st and 15.
So a bit of a step back. Redhounds need to pick the pace up a little bit here. We're at the 5:40 mark. Foley looking for a place to go and nowhere. Flag on the play. Flag in the offensive backfield.
He threw another flag right there.
Did he?
Yeah. Holding against the Redhounds. And what's the second flag for? He walked right up to the end of the play, and he pulled the flag out and threw it down. Maybe that was the spot he wanted. Yeah, that's just where he wanted to mark it at.
So the Redhounds now going in reverse. And still down 2 touchdowns. Redhounds critical mistakes.
Back to the 14-yard line.
Those are drive killers. Look at what
it's going to be 1st and, I don't know, we got to get to the 40, 1st and 26.
Yeah. Cobb looking to throw and throwing. Got a man out there.
What?
Incomplete. I'll tell you what
Hunter
that
Grubb.
was good defense.
Yeah.
Hunter Grubb had it in his hands, and the defender just took him down and took it out of his hands in the process. So good defense by Danville, and now the Redhounds still in a 2nd and a mile. 2nd and 27.
Wow, that would have been a big chunk of that back. It was about the 35-yard line where they would have connected. Redhounds now going to have to work to capitalize on this possession.
Snap. That tripped up literally. Who was that? Brady
Yeah.
on the reception. 3rd down.
Third and 23 for the Redhounds. Back to pass. Big
fumble.
pressure.
Did the Redhounds recover? Well, that's a big-time hit.
Yeah.
The sack and the fumble, and Redhound's fortunate to hold on to that one. Or did we? Did they get the ball?
Yeah, they got the ball.
All right, Danville has the ball. So here we go again, them working from inside the 20 in the red zone. At the 10-yard line, it looks like. 11. First and 10 on the 11. Snap and hard running.
Turnover plagued night for the Redhounds. Just when we thought they had turned things around,
Yep.
that is the third fumble, including the muff punt and an interception. 4 turnovers for the Redhounds. And we've actually fumbled another time and was able to get it back.
Snap. Stuffed.
Good defensive play. I'd have rather seen this drive start at the 10 than the 11. They can get a first down right here, and
Yeah.
that's just an extra play.
Third and 3.
What's this quarterback under center? He's got a real awkward stance. It's almost like he's hunched over. His butt's not dropped real low. He's not up under his center. It's like, you see what I mean? He's not that tall. See
Yeah,
that?
he just barely.
It's like he's breaking his back.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
35-15 now. The Admirals put another one in the end zone, and at the 2:45 mark, I don't know if we can come back from this. We hope we can. That was such a critical offensive possession there, and to turn it over on the fumble down there and give them that, at the 11-yard line like we've been giving it to them all night.
Kai Jackson block it, or did he just miss it?
PAT is no good. 35-15, 2:45 mark, third quarter. This is Redhound football. All right, we're back. They're going to kick this one again. The three of us did not see a flag on the field, but evidently there was a flag, and it's good, the PAT.
Don't understand that whatsoever.
36-15, Danville. Let's take the break, Jason, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. This is Redhound football. Brought to you by Redhound Productions. Hunter Grubb, number 5, and number 4, Harrison Reedy, are deep as Danville gets ready to kick. Leading 36-15 here on Hall of Fame night from Campbell Field. Well, these aren't district games, but the Redhounds are about to suffer loss number 3, barring some major changes here in the next 2 minutes and 45 seconds in the fourth quarter. It'd be a 1-3 start, and not the kind of start you want to your season. Because next week you'll play South Laurel there, and that will be the midway point of the season.
Yep.
And the best you can hope for would be 2-3.
Yeah, and South's winning this year.
Yeah,
South has got their offense back. They took a year off, and their offense is back in full swing. They're scoring lots of points.
You want to discount them, I do, because they've played such a weak schedule. But they're beating Clay County at Clay County at the end of the first half tonight.
And they scored 39 points on what I believe I hear is a really good Russell County team. Yeah. They scored 39 points over there. They lost
the good
by
news
about
was
20.
They gave up, I think, about 60.
They gave up 60. But that same Russell County team blanked Whitley County 30-0.
Yeah.
So South has improved by a lot. That's not a given win anymore. Well, Corbin's going to have to go up there and play probably their best ball again to get a win. You'd really like to see the opportunity for a win here tonight, but 36-15. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in the third quarter. It's just not a lot of time left for the type of offense we run. This is a big hole.
Yeah. Well, now they're ready to go. 2:45 mark. Let's see what the Redhounds can do. Just not been any consistency at all in the offense tonight.
No, and this score does not reflect the defensive night we've had.
We had the one drive.
The defense hasn't even been on the field for a long drive yet. It's just been that guy on the far side was about 3 yards in front of the ball. But it's been starting great field position all night for Danville.
Hunter Grubb.
Hunter Grubb's got some room.
Watch out. Nice return.
Danville coaches wanting to hold. I think they deserved it. But if it doesn't get called, it never happened. That's football. You can call hold every time.
All right, 2:35 mark now. Hunter Grubb with a good return. But quite frankly, unless this Redhound offense can put about 3 touchdowns on the board, it's not a lot to get excited about right now because we're down.
No, we're going to have to move the ball again.
Big hit. I tell you, that Danville football team's a hard-hitting team.
Yeah. They've woke up from the first 3 minutes of this half, too.
.212 mark. 36-15, Redhounds trailing. And there's a nice
Freshman,
run.
Kopic.
Jake Coppett.
.43 to the 49, 6 yards for the freshman. Is Brady out right now?
Yeah. I believe I see him still on the sideline over there. Hand off to Kopic. Kopic's out close to a first down.
Looking at this official on our side, I think he's got it. Yeah, that's a first down for the Redhounds. Shouldn't even have to measure it.
First down, Redhounds. Ball on the 46, almost 46. Hand off.
It's Joel.
Nice run.
Got 7 yards there.
Well, turnovers will kill you. Ask Notre Dame. They had like 400 or 500 yards of offense and lost to South Florida, a game they dominated. But turnovers will absolutely get you beat.
Yep, that's very true.
Foley, another first down. And seeing there right now, they're looking like they did on the first scoring drive.
Yeah.
And it makes, you just have to think that had we been able to take care of the football, this would have been at the least a tight game, if not a game that would see us winning, because Redhounds, when they're taking care of that football, we're moving it. Second down now. We're almost through this third quarter. And
who carried the ball right there?
That
for the
was
Redhounds?
Jewel. And, here's something I wonder, too. We're moving the football, but have we conceded victory, a defeat? Is that why we're not trying to go downfield throw the ball?
I just don't know if we have the experience maybe across our line to stop that speed. Danville's had quite a rush, a very effective rushing, blitz package on our quarterback tonight to say, like that, Cobb got drilled down here at about the 10-yard line and fumbled. And
I had to ask Jason if he cut us off. He's good to do that to us. He gets tired of listening to us, and he cuts us off. But that is the end of the third quarter, and it's 36-15. Redhounds trail. Well, my only thing is, I'm and I know this ain't, but this is me. I'm thinking, we got another quarter to go. I'm going to still try and win this football game. We're not going to be able to score the points to do that.
Well,
maybe I'm going to at least go one time and try and push that ball downfield.
We've had the ball 2.5 minutes now on this drive right here, and it's not a lot of time, but you got to think maybe they're going to try to drive this one in the way we play and then play some defense. I don't know. I mean, eventually you got to take shots at the end zone, and it's 2nd and 10 now. This might be the time. The clock is stopped for this play. You can throw it again, but we have not been a great 3rd and long team this year. It's been a struggle. And one person we have lacked the presence of tonight, and I think it's not just because we've not sent the ball to him, is Josh Jewell.
Yeah.
Got to get him more involved. If Corbin is going to have a chance of getting back in this game, Josh Jewell's going to touch that ball.
He's just not been a factor at all tonight, has he?
No.
They've not went to him much.
No. And I'll give a lot of credit probably to the Danville offense. A few times we have thrown the ball. We've had good coverage on the few receptions he's made. He's had real tight coverage on him. He's just, he's hands,
Yeah. Well, we're about ready to start. Here we go as we start the fourth quarter.
Redhounds in the wishbone. Rolling out. They're going to throw. Jules got open. Underthrew a little bit.
Incomplete.
What's an admiral?
The most highly.
That's an officer, right?
Yeah,
in the Navy.
He's the highest ranking officer in the Navy.
That's what I thought. How is that your mascot?
In Danville, Kentucky, I don't know.
I've always wondered that.
Maybe there was a citizen of Danville that became an admiral.
They're going to run the ball. Foley slides to the ground before he got back to the line of scrimmage. And I'd already mentioned that. You can see the layer of dew on the field is extremely thick tonight.
Yeah.
No gain.
4th down now for the Redhounds.
And at this point, what do you do? You go for try and throw for a first down, or just go for the end zone?
Well,
I say you got to go for the first down here. If nothing else, you don't want them to have the ball back. Joel out in the little hook.
Is he there?
I don't know. I don't think he is. He is not there.
So the Redhounds turn the ball over on downs, and it'll be 1st and 10 now for Danville at the 11:07 mark.
27. We're about 7 yards there. So 7 yards and a turnover on downs.
First and 10.
That's a lot of speed.
(42-15). Redhounds trail as Danville goes into the end zone again. Redhounds just have no answer.
See the players moving around slow now for the Redhounds. I've been there. It ain't fun to get smoked on Campbell Field. Biggest thing is don't give up. You don't want what it is, 42-15, get any worse. They're not blocking Ty Jackson at all.
I expect him to block one for this thing. Well, not this game, but I expect to see him block some of those.
He disguises it well, and he's got the speed and the length in his body to. He's going to time it right.
Let's take the break, Jason. It's 43-15, Redhounds trail. This is Redhound football, brought to you by Redhound Productions. 10:53 left. Redhounds trail, 43-15. Short kick this time at 15. Is that Harrison Reedy?
Yep.
Out to about the 25, and he's drove back. .10:47 mark. Cobb.
Wide open, Hunter Grubb.
Overthrowed him.
Couldn't get more open. That's Foley up the middle, and big gain for the Redhounds. And there's the no quitting the senior. 24-yard gain. First down, Redhounds.
Ty Cobb. Hand off to Foley.
He's got all kinds of room again.
Another nice run.
.12-yard gain for Foley. Another first down, Redhounds. And Danville's going to take a timeout.
Let's take the timeout with him, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back to action. 10:19 mark, fourth quarter, Redhounds trail. First and 10, ball on 38. Cobb looking to throw. Incomplete.
There's the wetness of the field again as both players lose their footing. I don't think that ball was a little outside.
Second down and 10.
Quick stat for you. Foley added on 41 in the third quarter. His total's up to 113 yards tonight. Both of the Redhounds touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. So 13 points and 113 yards for the senior thus far.
There's a snap. Cobb looking, and he hits Hunter Grubb, and it goes for short yardage. Third down now and 3 or 4. More like 3, I'm going to say. Cobb under center, turns, hands off. Nothing. Who was that on the carry? Fourth down now for the Redhounds. Fourth and 3. Kopic.
No way.
Admirals hold. .845 mark.
Loss of a yard by Kopic, and the Redhounds turn it over.
Admirals to the line. First and 10 play. Closing in on the 8-minute mark. Second and 10 for the Admirals. Snap.
Wow.
Big play. Tommy Bailey.
Tommy Bailey. He was almost there to the quarterback before the halfback was. Untouched.
I like the motion he's showing.
Well, the game's not over. This isn't the playoffs. This ain't district. It's just a game. Yeah, we want to win. You want to win them all, but you don't want to lay down and just quit playing because you're getting beat, you know. And there's a lot of these boys out there. It's, you know, they're still fresh. This is only fourth game of the year. We got a lot of young guys out there.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to see a lot of emotion. Big heat from the Redhounds again.
That's number 15. That's Austin Powers.
Yep.
He took the.
I just saw one of the Redhounds coaches throw the ball completely across the field. That's 53 yards. He threw it from sideline to sideline.
Who did that?
Play of the night. Look like Coach Mauser. Yeah, there was a penalty. I didn't see what it was.
Fourth and 17.
Eric Mayhem about got that punt.
On the return, and nice return.
Mayhem about got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very close to a flag, but I believe he was completely off of his feet.
Well, the official was standing right there watching, wasn't he?
And I think that's why they didn't get the flag. He was airborne before the kicker ever raised to kick that one, the punter.
Foley on the carry. We're at the 6:33 mark. Officials timeout. Second and 7, ball on the 35-yard line for the Redhounds.
Big heat. Ball's on the ground.
Did Danville recover?
Yep.
Turnover number 5.
That's number 5.
Well, they're just more physical, aren't they?
Yeah.
5:53 mark now. Danville on the attack again, leading this game 43-15. Redhounds are going to drop to 1-3 to start the season. Snap. Ball's on the ground. Picked up by the Redhounds, covered there by number 61 for the Redhounds. That's Grant Grigsby.
We got a Redhound down.
So with the injured player, let's take a break. We'll be right back. Redhound football brought to you by Redhound Productions from Campbell Field. Randy, Josh, and Jason. Redhounds first and 10. It's complete to Matt Jewell for short yardage. Second and 7, 3-yard pickup on that. Cobb. Handoff goes to Foley, and he's drugged down for a loss. Sack.
$15-yard loss on the sack. We're under 4 minutes in the fourth. Redhounds looking to get this one over, down 43-15. Ty Cobb has seen better nights. He's been hit a lot tonight.
Yeah.
It's been a collective. It's not been one player tonight. The Redhounds have had an off night, and but Cobb has been hit several times. That's not the first sack by any means. It's a very physical Danville team, and you look at their size, and maybe you think, well, Corbin's got the advantage.
Cobb goes down. And it'll be second down. Well, they're just pinning their ears back and getting him.
That's a turnover on downs.
Danville goes on the attack again. Penalty going against Danville. Is it illegal substitution, Josh? Timeout Danville. 3 minutes and 9 seconds left. Let's take the break with them. 3:09 left in this game. Redhounds on defense. 1st and 15 for Danville. Tanner Powers laid the hammer on him. Second down, 12. And incomplete. Who is that for the Redhounds on the coverage there, Josh? 15.
Number 15, that's Austin Powers that was on the had the pressure. Number 4, Harrison Reedy on the coverage for the Redhounds.
$2.19. Short gainer.
Closing in on the 2-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Crowd begins to thin out. It's getting cool, too.
Yeah.
A little chilly here tonight.
Glad I put my sweatshirt on.
Welcome that in. We went from 95 degrees days to 60-degree days.
Snap. Punt. And they'll start at the 15. .135 on the clock. First and 10 play. Cobb looking to throw. Minute 29. Snap. Throwing complete. Foley. Still on his feet out across the 25. Takes the clock down to 1:18. The Redhounds will fall to 1-3 next week. We'll be at South Laurel for the Cardinals, who may be coming into that game 3-1.
Yep.
Surprise, surprise.
Team that didn't win a game last year. That guy right there has had a well of a night.
That right there is pretty much typical of what's gone on all night. These Redhounds have been completely outplayed. 35 seconds, and we'll have this one in the book. And we'll remind you that this has been Randy and Josh and Jason from Campbell Field here on Hall of Fame night for Redhound Productions. Should be the last play of the game right here. Snap. Looking to throw. Complete. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. That'll do it. Final score, Danville 43, Redhounds 15. Redhounds drop to 1-3. We'll be back next week with South Laurel and the Redhounds from London. This has been Redhound Football.